3, 2, 1. Hello everybody, Anti-HyperLinkLive here. Welcome back to Let's Play Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Complete Edition. Just get right into it, I guess. Hello, Chrissy. Hey, you. Come here. Hey. No. No. Cat Ho does not want to sit with her daddy. Okay, I charged this fucking thing. Do not tell me it's dead. It's a shit fucking controller. That's what you get when you fucking order a fucking controller off a fucking stupid Asian fucking website. Oh, no. Sorry, Chinese. Specifically Chinese, because China doesn't fucking produce anything good. Other than some, like, comedians, I guess. Oh, it's now working, of course. Fucking shitty technology, rip-off merchandise and like series, and the coronavirus. Anyone who still believes it was a fucking bat soup and it was all an accident. Well, it was an accident, but anyone who believes it was like a complete accident and it couldn't have been prevented, those people need to be locked up in a fucking mental asylum. No. Why? I don't understand OBS at all. Like, I have to play the game in a fucking window at 720p. Oh no, you can see it now. And now it's a white screen. Like, how can this shit be prevented? I have to play it in a window at 720p. Like, seriously? Like that. I can't have it bigger. I can't have it a borderless window or full screen, because it just doesn't show up. Game capture doesn't capture the game. And the window can't be bigger or smaller. And if I put borderless window at 1080p, apply settings, well, there you go, white screen. Oh, should I play so you're unable to see the fucking game? Full screen, 1080p. Full screen, 720p. Oh, 4K. Oh, nope. 1440p? Isn't 1440p 4K? 720p full screen. Like, that's ridiculous. Can't even have a borderless window. A borderless window at 720p, but what's the fucking difference? Well, it's borderless, so I can't see it. Ow! I'm just gonna have the game up and see the chat, and I don't need this on. Well, I can sleep it. Put her to sleep. Okay, I'm just gonna double check that it can actually be seen. Maybe I'll keep the browser on, just... I fucking can't stand YouTube. And then all they do is, they completely ignore all the issues people have. And then there's just these fucking old men talking about myths about the YouTube algorithm, which are probably true, and they're saying they're not true. Awesome. Want to check one thing. If game capture work when it says any full screen application. Oh. Oh, fucking OBS and their dog shit fucking program. Ow! Okay. The most important thing to remember in a Digimon battle is the relationship between types and attributes. Well, second most important anyway. I don't remember the fucking type matchup. Multimon, not anything else. What I don't understand is how Guilmon is in a different Digimon universe when fucking Takado, or whatever his name is in the Japanese version, created him. The Digimon with a single horn on its head is wrapped in mystery. Its body composition can be classified as... Subsequent Digivolution path is still unknown. What the fuck are you talking about? There's also a rumor that it's born as twins on rare occasions. Oh. Yeah, with Lopmon. Why doesn't it say that it's the best Digimon in all of the Omniverse? Or the Metaverse, or whichever is the highest category of the verse. An Omniverse is a group of multiverses, I think. So I believe that would mean like Warner Brothers Omniverse, where, you know, Batman, DC Comics, Scooby-Doo, they've crossed over. They exist within the same Omniverse. Because there's a DC multiverse. It's actually multiple DC multiverses. So there's a DC Omniverse. And there's that, and then the Scooby-Doo multiverse, which there is. Because most Scooby-Doo shows are like separate from each other. Like What's New Scooby-Doo is not the same world as Scooby-Doo Where Are You, or Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, or the movies. Different, like the movies with Matthew Lillard, and then the terrible prequel movies that are really not don't think they're equals to those movies. Whoa, kid, hold, seize, and also desist. Cease and desist? Okay, well, fuck you then. What are you, Nintendo? Let me borrow a hot second here. This place, while clearly awesome, in fact, beyond the normal scale of awesomeness, is not for you, so scram. Look, kid, don't make me chase you off, because I will, and I'll hunt you down, and then I'll catch you, and then Are you going to rape me? Show Zaxxon. Wait, what? You're one of us Zaxxons? Come on, where's your mask? We don't give them out for fun, you know. I showed you my mask. If you don't wear it, a poor little guy like me might just mistake you for the wrong sort. Then I'd have to get to hunting you down. You literally can't wear it. It doesn't let you wear it. I went into my fucking items, my costumes, and it just doesn't let you wear it. I wish the freaking auto existed in, see, that's like the bonding combo. I wish the auto thing existed in Digimon PSP. That was me to stretch and also not do any of the work. Which is a little weird. I wonder if certain battles will not let you do that. And everything is fucking rainbow. What are you, gay? Oh, no. Okay, let's turn this way. Right is always right, according to Jeji? Or was that JJ that said that? White is right. But black is better? Oh, right. Okay, I gotta get rid of this thing. I've seen a fucking video with a black... Well, I don't know if it was... Okay, it's a compilation of stuff about black women liking white men. So it's on Pornhub, on next videos. But I don't know how much... I think some of it was in pornos, but some of it seemed like YouTube videos. Like, there was this one chick and she's talking about her controversial video where she said she likes white guys. How is that controversial? It's not controversial when a white woman says she likes black guys, is it? Maybe it is. Is it controversial when a black guy says he likes white girls? Or white women? Why is it only relationships between black women and white men that are controversial? It's also apparently controversial when a white guy says he likes Asian women. So it's controversial for a white guy to like anyone, including white women. And not really though. What? What language is this? Is this... No. Oh, rapper. That's what... That's... Idiot. What? If they said foot in... I'll rapper Aussitas Idiot Foden Saxon Meritora. Is that supposed to be like broken English? Like, is that supposed to be a Japanese person? It seems more like German. A rebel outsiders. Oh yeah, I'll rebel outsiders. Idiot. Idiot? How is that a part? Idiot for den Saxon Erotora. I'll rip those outsiders apart. They set foot in Saxon territory. Show Saxon mask. What? Oi, bad toy, Udao. I'll be glad to beat you down. Okay then. Whatever you say. Oh, I can get a freaking Tannimon, or Yokomon now. What's the point of even wasting my SP? Hello, cat. Oh, don't you go up? Oh no, yeah, you can go up there. I didn't even need to use auto. It's good if you need to get a cat off a table or something. Now I can get a Yokomon. Oh god, which way do I actually go? Zaxxon, those losers, they're nothing. Hackers are meant to be free, not just a fawning horde. How did you get here then? Those idiots just mill about, droning on and on about. Those idiots just mill about, droning on and on about their hacker code of honor, their hacker pride. Dumbasses. They're just trying to tie down the real hackers. It's not about codes and rules, it's about freedom. Fuck yeah, man. Okay, that's better. Wait, can you hear me properly? Can you hear me properly? Ooh. Why does the fucking burps just not pick up on this mic? It doesn't even make any sense. Whatever. Don't say whatever. Fight them. Fight the power. There's an item there, so I will go get it. It wasn't even like broken English from a Japanese person. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Come on. Okay, then my cats. My cats are the cattiest cats. Hey, please tell me it's not just gone. Okay, good. It said 3. It said 3, and then it lied to me. It lied to me. It said 3. It lied to me. Hydro water. Can't call it hydro pump, can you? You probably could, but Nintendo or Game Freak would have a hissy fit. Like the fucking children they are. Hey you! Hey you! What did I come all this way for? Attack, attach, E. Let's check out my items. How do I even do anything with this stuff? You can't clip it as an avatar part. Hey, Jack. Hey, buddy. Come here. Come here. No. No, Jack. Hey. Hey. No. No. Come here. Oh. You're a shitty kid, you know that? sounded like that was me. Oh. Okay. Sometimes you can place on a Digimon farm. Oh, the text is still there. Why is it not loud? Oh, the cat cam text is still there. I'm sick and tired of constantly turning the fucking volume up and down. Hello, hello, hello. That's better. And I'm quieter because my mother is right behind that wall. Now I can get a Goblimon. Goblimon. And Goblimon evolves into Ogremon. What just popped up? I should really get back into fanfiction. I know not all fanfiction is smut. Or like sexual. That's what I started writing. That's what I've been writing since I was like 7. The first thing I actually wrote was Harry Potter and the Power Rangers, which I hadn't read any of the Harry Potter books. I had only seen a few of the movies. Only a few of the movies were out, so I didn't know what happened in the later books. My brother had started writing the 6th book, but he didn't really get very far. And I just took some of the stuff from the beginning of his book and used it in mine. But it was literally just Harry, Ron, and Hermione becoming the Ninja Storm Power Rangers, because Ninja Storm was like the Power Rangers show that I watched. I think that was on TV when I was a kid. And I also had this Mega Block set for that Power Rangers show. And I took my Harry Potter Lego, I put their heads on the Mega Blocks people, and then I was like, oh look, it's they're becoming Power Rangers. So I wrote a book. And it was I finished it. Like, it was like, I don't think it was very good. I might still have it. I don't think I would have thrown that away. Why would I throw that away? What? Okay, I can't pack. Okay, I'm confused now. I didn't go back through the place that I was supposed to go. Did I? And then the second book I wrote was Digimon vs. Pokemon, where it was me. No. I think it was the Adventure Crew versus Ash. But I was involved. There's some Digimon stuff, and then I kept on writing like new versions of a Digimon book, included like with me in it. And then I wrote Digimon book, and I only got like a few. I wrote like a few chapters. Like, it was me, my friend Brad, this girl I met on a cruise named Hannah, and then a made-up character named Jake Johnson, I think. Yeah. And then a made-up character named Shannon Smith? I think. And then the Hannah girl ended up being like, wow, I actually know someone named that, and she looked like how I imagined her. Like, the girl I met on the cruise knew a girl with the name of the character that I made up, and she had curly blonde hair, just like the character that I made up. But she didn't live in New York, and she didn't have a boyfriend named Jake Johnson. And she probably didn't understand anything that I was writing. And then there was 2 guys from my school. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a girl from my school named Caitlin. Gwen. First and last name. If you'll be able to find her, and if you are able to find her, what are you going to tell her? She knew I was writing the book, and she didn't care. In fact, after I moved here, I was texting her. This is the girl that I, was instantly in love with the moment I saw her in grade 5. I was like, holy fuck, she's gorgeous. And it's weird because she kind of looks like my mom, so that's weird. But I didn't make that connection until... I didn't even make that connection. I think my mom made that connection. Which is weird. Why would she tell me that? And I kind of, followed her around a lot. But she didn't really like me. But we started actually getting to know each other by grade 8. Which sucks, because if I had stayed there, we might have gone out. Honestly, I might have gotten that. Might have gotten that relationship. Might have gotten her. Yeah, we would play... President? During indoor recess, I would play with her and her friends. I spent more time with girls than guys. And then after, when I moved here, we were texting a little bit, and then she just stopped texting me at some point. But I was talking about rewriting my book, my Digimon story. And I was talking about how Hannah didn't like that I was including her in it, and she didn't like that I was shipping her with my friend Brad. Which I understand. I kind of just thought they would go well together. And Caitlin was like, I don't care if you put me in it. Maybe she would care now. Which is why I wouldn't include her. But, yeah, I started rewriting it with different, start. And then after Hannah got mad at me, I was like, okay, I'm going to start writing it without her in it, with Caitlin in it, and then different characters. I was going to put my cousin Caitlin, different Caitlin, and then Brad's little brother, Alex. And then at some point, I was like, okay, I'm going to rewrite it again, but with original characters, all original characters, all fictional characters. Of course, it's original characters. I wasn't writing it with existing Digimon characters. So I started writing it with Jason, a different Brad, and Olivia, or Jason, Olivia, Brad. But then eventually I changed Brad to Abraham, made a cast of characters. I think I made them when I started writing my actual story, like non-Digimon, the Between the Worlds stuff. And then I was like, hey, maybe I should also write the story with me and then cross them over. The Digimon one. And then I was gonna, at some point, I was inspired by Arrow for Jason. And then I was gonna make like a character with me, fictional me, that finds a watch that can control time, but he also is like a speedster, sort of different kind of speedster, different powers, or just uses the watch and then it kind of bleeds into him and he gains the powers. So it was like Green Arrow and the Flash. And then those were separate universes. Then I'm like, I was inspired by Stephen King's multiverse. How all of his books kind of exist in a multiverse, and the Dark Tower series, the Dark Tower itself, I think, is the gate, the world between worlds, like in Narnia. And yeah, like Pennywise or It, the Deadlights, the Spider, whatever you want to call him, her, it, them, is in one of the Dark Tower books, which just makes a small appearance and is called the Deadlights. My brother is texting me. But my cats, he said if they lie on their back, it usually means they're comfortable. It's good. Yeah, and then I started writing what I have. But it started, the Between the Worlds stuff started with this dream I had, where I went, it was like my last house, and there was in my closet, it was like Narnia, but it was like, there was a hallway through my closet, and then I went down the hallway, turned left, and then there was another left turn, and then it was another closet down another hall. And then I went through, and there was like, I don't know if I was me or I was someone else, but my parents were going away, or I put that in. And I went into the backyard, and there was a girl, and I tripped, and then I was embarrassed. Oh, no, maybe I made that up. I don't remember which part's the dream, which part's what I put in. But I didn't write it as me, I wrote it as a character named Jimmy, who was leaving his friends, including a girl who was like, it was like a girl that he liked, but I don't know, it was kind of like, based on me, but Jason as well, like, Jason and Joey were characters I wrote in a Star Wars fanfiction, which was terrible. The second one started to be better, but it was basically just a fucking history lesson. I want to start rewriting my fanfictions, because I'm going to write like my characters into different universes, and another thing I'm going to do is have my character go between the worlds and like going through a different like a universe through its history and changing things. But what I will do is have it be fan fictions that my fictional me in my own stuff is writing. So it's not canon to my fiction, which means I can get away with it. It's not like my character. At some point, I was thinking about like he goes into this time stream, like in Doctor Who, when Clara goes into the Doctor's timeline, Or, like, yeah, he goes into this thing, and then puts different versions of him between the worlds, or he just keeps on transferring. But no, it's gonna be like it's canon to my world, but the fictional version of me is writing it, so it's a fictional version of me within a fictional universe. Like, it's like it's gonna be fan fiction that I'm writing, like real me, but I'm gonna make it out to be the fictional version of me writing it. So it's not him going to these universes, it's him writing him going to these universes. So it's canon. It's not canon to my world. It's canon to my world, but it's not. It's gonna be like a gray area. Yes, it was twins called Jason and Joey, and they were on Tatooine, and they had older brothers named Rick and Jake? Or Jack? And they were playing video games in their sand house. And the two older brothers went off to be Jedi. Because they just went off, they weren't kids, they just went off to be Jedi. They weren't babies. So that doesn't make any sense. And then later, they weren't paying their taxes, their imperial taxes, which I don't know why there was a new empire. I didn't explain that at all. There were storm sandtroopers that showed up to claim the taxes, and they killed one parent and then another parent, and then their neighbor took care of the twins, and he was killed. So they went off in this ship. They met Boba Fett, who was back, and all the fucking characters from the Star Wars movies were just suddenly back to life in their younger forms. Didn't explain it really. I think that started with this Lego movie I made, where everyone was back. Where I was a dirt bike racer, and I wiped out, and then I was transported to the Star Wars universe. Doesn't make any sense at all. And I made this movie. I can find it and post it to the internet. I was little. I was like 8. No, I wasn't 8. I was at least 10. Because it was in my last house, and I moved in when I was 10. That's how I remember how old I was in different grades. Fuck. Yeah, Jason and Joey went to different planets, and then they met their real father, who was a bartender on Nar Shaddaa. And he was also a Jedi, and they went to Mace Windu's home planet and hung out with him, and then they fought droidekas. And they went to Kashyyyk and got lightsabers. I don't fucking remember. I gotta fucking find it. And then they ended up on Coruscant again, and then they went to the council, and I don't know. And they were in the temple in the second one, and they started fighting. Like, in the first one, Jason discovered that he could choke his brother with the Force, but everyone can do that. They just choose not to if they're Jedi. I don't know. He had a temper, so he was. It was gonna be that one of the older brothers became a Sith, and the other brother was just a Jedi, and wait, maybe they were both Jedi and they were both apprentices of their older brothers, and then the older brother went off and became a Sith. It was one of those, but then then Jason was gonna be a Sith. And Joey was going to be a Jedi, and they were going to end up fighting. And it was like, the father went to Hoth on a mission, and he was missing. And Jason wanted to go after him, and the Jedi Council was like, no. And he went after him, without their permission. And then he found his father, and his father died, and he got really pissed, and he killed people, and then he became a Sith. Yeah. That was going to be the eventual story. I didn't actually write that. But yeah. I remember the Digimon story was like, it started with, it's like, I got a Digivice on my birthday, and then Brad got one on his birthday, and I was talking to him over Xbox Live, because I was going over to his house, and we were talking about it, and then I went over, and then we were talking to Hannah, who got one, and we went into one of our laptops. We used that to go to the Digi World. And yeah, and then I got Gatsumon in the first version, but then Terriermon later. Sorry, Gatsumon. And then I had like Digimon cards that I made our Digivolutions. It was a whole thing. Maybe I'll rewrite all those things. I'll start making a Digimon fanfiction and a Star Wars fanfiction. Harry Potter. Yeah, and then the one with my Crimson Clock character going between the worlds. Ha ha ha, between the worlds, that's what it's called. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Yeah, and then the Between the Worlds stuff started with me writing an opening line in my writer's craft class. It all started on a bus, it all started on a train, it all started on a plane or something like that. And it was inspired by these books. It's about a Canadian kid who goes on a plane to visit his father. No. Visit his dad in England? No. I think that's it, and then it goes through a portal and he ends up in another world. I don't know what happens to all the other people. But that was the inspiration. The bus. He gets on a bus. My Jason character. He gets on a bus after work. He's 16, and the old woman who was like a grandma to him, who he had been to the house of, and she gave him cookies and shit, who usually woke him up if he fell asleep on the bus, wasn't there, and no one woke him up. And then I didn't understand how buses worked, and it was like they were where the bus turns around at the edge of town, like it's not a train. And instead of turning around, the bus hit a wall because it went through a portal, and it was the wall of this town, this city. It was like a military base, but that's just how it's like a medieval city. And he woke up in a bed, and he had an IV, but it was like magic going into him or something. And his friends were there, but they looked different, and they flashed to what they normally look like, or something like that. Or what they normally look like, and they flashed to, I don't know. I think there was going to be, like, they were his friends, and then there was another set of them, or they weren't his friends, and then there was still another set of them from yet another universe. He saw them as different looks, with blonde hair and black hair, Olivia and Abraham respectively, and they flashed their normal looks or the opposite. And they had a meeting, and there was this man that I kind of based on Walter from Fable 3, which is a game people don't really like, but I like it. And they had a meeting about the evil queen, who was actually a different version of his grandmother, but then later on, I made it so that it was his grandmother, and it was from that universe, and so were Olivia and Abraham, or they weren't at first, and then they were. There were so many versions of that shit. And I've just been writing it and changing it since 2015. Oh boy. Okay, well, I've been talking about my fiction for a very long time now. And I gotta get back to the game. What are you gawking at, kid? Shows accent mask. Hey, if you got a mask, maybe you should just say so from the start. You get me? Okay. I'm confused now. Fun, this is correct. I hear Digimon folk dancing is getting popular. I don't see the big deal. Digimon folk dancing? That's something else. No wonder it's popular. What the fuck? Where are these other... It's set, too. I'm very confused. Because I didn't actually go the way that I was supposed to, did I? Sorry, I want some kitty loving. That sounds bad. Kitty. And not like sex. Maybe that wasn't inferred by anyone. I just wanted kitty kisses. Itty. Hold on, you're still just a rookie, right? Let me give you a tip. Past here, if you don't have any support skills, things are gonna end in tears. Support skills are clutch. Clutch? What the fuck does that mean? They do all sorts of stuff. Besides, almost every Digimon has at least one. If you want to be a decent hacker, you better learn your party support skills. You can check them in the field guide. Support skills. Each Digimon possesses a support skill. This skill only activates if a Digimon is in battle and always affects all battle participants. For example, if a Digimon support skill raises attack by 50% overall, attack will increase by 45% if there are 3 of this type of Digimon. Digimon support skill becomes ineffective if they can no longer fight. Well, can just stand around here all day later. Okay, I'm gonna go this way now. I would kill for a break. Well, the spot looks plenty nice for some sit down. Digimon, we're plain all human. No point in working crazy. I'm gonna go back. I fucking love Terriermon. What did this guy say? Yeah. I mean, this was the right place. I'm just very confused. Got an M on it. Is that supposed to be a tabby? It's a kitty. Wanyamon? Wanyamon? Oh. Okay, so it is the right place. Alright. Okay, I'm confused. I'm still confused. Okay, yeah, so... for some reason I didn't think I went to the right place.